Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come in. I'm just sitting here having a read, drinking my Milo. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to sit back and have a read, find something that's good to read. This one here is one of my books that I've now got out, which is quite good for kids to have a read of. I would have loved to have done it in an audio book, and that still might happen, so see what happens there. But Camp Holiday was one of the stories that it took me a long time to write. I don't know, I loved it. I loved the characters, I loved writing it, just everything about it was just, I enjoyed doing. And I knew when I finished it that that would be the end of it, so I took a long time to write it. And I think along the way I sort of got inspired by a few books, a few things, and one of them would have been of course A.J. Rowling's Harry Potter, which I actually have the cup here, Harry Potter cup. You can see that. I don't know if you can or not. I think it's there. Brought that a couple of dollars, cheap as chips. But yeah, I sort of like got the theme from that, except for all the wizardry and all that sort of thing. Just the bit of the layout. And the other one, when I did the dance scene, I had Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta from Greece sort of going through my head of their time on the dance floor. So I used that basically as I was writing it as my, just to help me write the script or to write the story, which I'd love to turn into a script. I'd love to do it as, this one especially, I would love to do as a pantomime or as a theatre piece. I think that'd work well. I have another story, and I'm not sure where it is. It's stuck on a disc at the moment, and that's called Tops and Tails, and that I really want to turn into a theatrical piece, because it was written really as a theatrical piece more than it was a book or a script. So if I can ever get that off this disc that I've got, off this hard drive I've got, which I just can't seem to get into the hard drive, and the story was, I would never be able to rewrite, or I could rewrite the story, but it would never be the same. So I think if I can get it off the disc, or off the, I keep saying a disc, if I can get it off the USB, which is not a small USB, it's a big chunky one. I can't find the cord for that one. I'm trying to get a cord for it, and for some reason when I did have the cord, it wouldn't open up, so I've got to get it to a specialist to see if I can open it and get some files, because there are about 20 or 10 years worth of files in there which I cannot access now, and there are some good stuff in there. But luckily, as I've been going, I've been saving these to different drives as I've been going, and I've never lost these ones, touch wood. But they're out now, they're published, so that's not a problem. So yeah, no, if you get the opportunity, pick that one up, because that's just one of the 6. That's the last one of the 6 that I did. And they're all good stories. Well, I think they are, because I wrote them on the author tool, so I'm going to say they're good stories, and they are. So they're mostly built around, well, a country town, of course, but they're designed so that anybody can read it. You can be 10 or 80 or 90 if you get lucky enough to get that far. And they're just good reads, so if you're looking for something to have a bit of a read about, pick them up. Some are in hard copy, some are in soft copy like this one, some are e-books, so if you don't like the physical book itself, you can get it as an e-book as well, so check that out. Yeah, I enjoyed writing these stories. 40 years of my life spent writing them. I'd never thought to this day that I would ever have them actually published. So to actually have all 6 published in my lifetime, that's a bit of an accolade for me. I mean, I wanted them done, but it's a case of wanting and getting, and at the moment they're done, they're out there. And I do have another one which I haven't even touched. I've mentioned probably on another video that I've got another story, but I haven't touched that yet. I've been doing the, because I have my Odd Ones Out series, which is a film or series, and I've been doing that as a cartoon, so I'm looking to promote that as a comic book really soon, so that'll be fun. So yeah, just Camp Holiday, it's a good read, and it's in 2 parts. The reason I did it in 2 parts is because I thought it needed it. To a lot of people, God, I don't even know how many pages it is. It's only 100 and something pages, 125 pages or something. Now, to a lot of people, a book could be up to 600 pages or more, and just be part one. But I thought I'd cut it into 2 parts, just because it goes from what's happening at the beginning of it to the dance, and then from the dance to the dramas they have once they find the bullion or the gold that was robbed, that was taken from the bank. So yeah, it's sort of like leads into, and also, as I said in other videos, some of the stuff that you find out in this is from the other books, and you get to find stuff that wasn't mentioned in the other books because it was at the end of the books, so they didn't get in there. So I've added them just to finish off that bit of the story. And as I said, this one, School Bus, I love writing School Bus. That was what I actually wanted to write, School Bus, about number 3, but I held off and did Real Friends because I wanted to write that one, of course. And then, of course, Shaft, Deep Shaft, came in, and that was weird because that wasn't even really about the kids in Downs Creek. It was more about 2 kids that been coming to town to see their grandparents with their parents, had a car accident, and the scene evolved from that. But I still used the same police in that to keep the story in Horse Creek. Downs Creek. I keep calling it the Horse Creek, it's Downs Creek. Actually, I do have a blooper in one of my books, and it does say at the write-up, I think on the back there, it says Horse Creek instead of Downs Creek, something that myself and others didn't pick up before publishing. That happens. There's always a book, there's always some fault in there, so we work on that, try to make it better and better each time. Alright, I think I've kept you up long enough. It's past your bedtime, so please pick up my books, enjoy reading them. They're good to read at night, even a couple of pages at night help you with that, and a nice cup of Milo helps you sleep. So thank you for your support, and look forward to writing more and more books as we get along. Alright, I'm going back to my reading, if that's okay.